What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com cardio confessions in the house. Actually, literally in my house. I only do cardio confessions once a week because normally I just do my cardio post-workout, and yelling and screaming at myself in a gym on a step mill normally isn't something I like to do. Anyway, I wanted to bring up, go over my prep, go over what's going on, then bring up some stuff online that just insanely pisses me off that we'll go over on this cardio confessions today. Prep's good. Again, I'm ready. I'm just eating, eating as much as I can, getting all my macros in. My diet is still I actually lowered it a little. So meal one is usually egg whites with English muffins. I get 50 grams of protein, and then I'll have 60 grams of carbs. Then I will usually go train. This is a normal day when I'm at home. This is all, you know, it all varies due to where I'm at. I'll train at like, you know, and about an hour later, I'll take my pre-workout, which is a scoop of Carb 10, either Clash or War Juice, Ruckus soon, Vasky. So I have 25 grams of carbs there. Post-workout, 2 scoops of Carb 10, a scoop of Machine ISO, and then I'll have meal 2, which is 2 scoops of Machine Whey, blueberries, basically 50 grams of protein, 60 grams of carbs, whatever fat comes from the food sources. Meal 3 will be 8 ounces chicken, about 60 grams of carbs from rice, sweet potato, baked potato, whatever. Meal 4, same as meal 2. Meal 5 is different, where I have 50 grams of protein, I'll have 45 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of added fat from peanut butter, almond butter, something like that. Meal 6, same exact macros as meal 5. Been going awesome. Can't complain. I'm shredded, I'm ready, and basically now I'm just trying to bring even more nastiness to the stage. Now, work is good. Sales are at an all-time high. You know, we're growing phenomenally, making moves up the rankings. You know, if you go by even things like Alexa, which isn't the final benchmark, but we're going up, competition's going down. Very good sign. I'm actually in talks with a reality show I can't mention due to signing. A very good possibility I'll be on that. And that will literally take up a month of my life living away from home. So fingers crossed, that could be a huge opportunity for myself and for the company. So what I want to get into, some things on the internet. See, where I grew up, if you had a problem with someone, you say it to their face. Then you either get over it or you throw down, you fight. And that's something, there was honor. You know what I mean? Like, if you had an issue, there was honor. You actually said something about it. And I don't get the dislikes, you know, the Order 66 thing that was completely misconstrued. You know, Jason Genova and I literally talk daily. I like the guy. You know, if I do happen to go to Miami, it's all dependent on this reality show, but I will be there sooner or later. We're gonna hook up. That's not the fucking issue. The issue is disrespectful little brats. And I had a meme, not a meme, but there was a guy posted on his Instagram, someone copied and sent me the picture. And it was referring to me, it said, hey, go after pictures of his kids. That's what really gets to him. Think for a second. When you were 14, 15 years old, I know these kids are 14, 15 years old, and their parents just need to beat the shit out of them. When you were 14 or 15 years old, and let's say you're in your mid-20s, early 30s, 80 years old, would you ever think about going after a grown man's kids online to get to him? What kind of low-level human being does that? To anybody. They're my kids, for goodness sakes. Not even my kids, they're kids. They're innocent. They do nothing wrong. I've had people say, I hope your kids die. I've had people say so many disgusting things, and the anti-Semitism, bigotry, and racism on the internet from these kids. I can't fathom it. Jew bliner, pocket liner, dirty Jew. That's how Jews are. First of all, what gets to me, I don't even know. I'm running an honest business. We don't carry anything risque. We don't sell to kids. We don't carry stars. Oh, well, use your kids to sell product. No. I happen to own a business. When you own a business, that becomes your life. I'm not going to not post pictures of me and my kids having fun so my family and friends and real, I'm not going to say fans, but followers see, because that's who I am. That's part of my life. I'm not using my kids to sell supplements. Somebody asked me, what Cammy takes? I'm going to say, yeah, she takes NR, do the health benefits, and because she plays soccer, the benefits on if she gets head trauma. But I'm not saying my kids are taking this. Say I'm using my kids to sell supplements. No, you're just seeing a business owner who's proud of his business, who also has kids. But I just don't understand the hatred and vitriol online. I think it's because they're nameless, faceless. I've been doing this for over 15 years. Not once have one of these kids come up to me at an expo, at a store, at Dick's Sporting Goods in St. Charles, Illinois, or Geneva, Illinois, I'm sorry. Not once has anybody stepped to me personally. And I'll be real, I ain't gonna fight anybody. I have too much to lose. But why? Why the racism and the bigotry? Why waste your time? Think about it. I'm not following you. I don't know who you are. I don't care who you are. You are not a part of my day. But you are following me, saying mean things. That's time you can spend doing something constructive. I don't know, maybe going out and getting a degree, maybe doing some charity work, getting a job, getting out of your mother's basement. Whatever it is, there's something much more constructive you could do with your time than trolling a full-grown man who's simply doing his job and also having a life. Most people use social media not to promote business. I promote my business, but my family's still part of my life. So I just don't get it, and I don't get why or what's going on with the fabric of society when our youth are doing things like this. And if you're over 15 years old and you're doing things like this, really examine what you've done with your life to get to that level where you're insulting a grown man and his children to get to him. But I don't even know what to make of what's happening to society right now. I just don't understand it. You know, it doesn't make sense to me, and I don't think it'll ever make sense. But if I ever catch my kid doing something like that, he'll be punished. Not physically, but he'll get something taken away. And he'll probably get psychological counseling for his issues, should that happen. But I just don't understand the racism and the anti-Semitism. You know, I really don't. Because that's not something I put across. I'm not a racist. I don't flaunt my Judaism, even though I don't practice. I have never practiced Judaism. It's just a part of my heritage. My grandfathers were Jewish. My grandmothers weren't. Therefore, I could never be a Hasidic Jew. I don't practice. Fuck, I went to a Lutheran college, for God's sakes. I mean, but I guess I have the nose. I don't know. I mean, there's caricatures of me online, memes of me with a big nose. It's like, wow, these people really spend a lot of time displaying their hatred for myself and other Jews. And I can't even say I'm really an other Jew. I'm not going to denounce Judaism. It's not like I'm not proud of my heritage, because I am. But, I mean, really? Why would you even go there? If you don't like me as a person, you say I'm a dick. I'm good with that. But to go after a whole group of people, you know, there's good Jews, there's bad Jews, there's good whites, there's bad whites, there's good of every kind, there's bad of every kind. I get that, but to go after me for that, I just don't understand. And I don't even want to address this, but Cardio Confessions is about addressing shit I wouldn't address on a normal video. But, you know, I guess it is what it is. I just don't have, and they know this, I just don't have the thick skin that the Chris Joneses of the world do. You know, I don't. I'm not good at dealing with that kind of crap because, like, in my day, I hate to say that, like, I'm a little bit older than Chris, not by much, just by 4 years. But maybe it's where I grew up. But we didn't deal with that. We didn't have the internet. You know, we dealt with things man to man. And to have a nameless, faceless, anonymous coward. And the funny thing is, they'll go and they'll say something on Instagram. The sad part is, these are high school kids, man. These are 14, 15-year-old kids doing this, wasting their time when they could be doing something constructive with it. That's what the scary part is. This is what's coming up in society. This is our next generation. A generation who will attack people for their heritage. A generation who will go after kids. Who will insult children and wish death and harm upon them to get their point across. This is a generation with no morals, with no boundaries, with no decency. And that's what's wrong. That's what's scary. I can get over the mean things said. I just spit, my bad. Spitters are quitters. I can get over it, you know, I can live. I'll be okay. Frankly, then I say things like, look, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm a businessman. It's true. I made most of my money before this industry. YouTube videos, if I stop making them, you guys got to realize how SEO and the internet works. The website would still do fine. I would still be fine. I go out back to corporate America, make 300 to 500 G's a year as a consultant or as a marketing guy. It is what it is. I don't want to though. I love this. I help people daily. I love what I do. This is me, okay? This is my industry. I've been in this most of my adult life. I love this industry. But I just don't understand what has come about the internet that's brought out the real worst in young adults. That's what's scary. But, you know, we'll move on. I have a show to do. I would say I'll give you an update on the reality thing, but I can't because I'm bound by contract, and I don't know if it's gonna happen, but it looks promising. If that happens, obviously, I think it might coincide with my show, but I'm prepping, I'm training, I'm doing what I need to do to get ready for that show, bring something really special to the stage. Other than that, man, it's Sunday, Soccer Sunday. I haven't decided if I want to go to the gym later. I might just spend time with the kids, take them out to dinner, ride bikes. It's a little bit chilly out, but Cammie has a game today, so I'm off to see that. Playing her old team, Campton, so she's at TCSA now. Pretty excited about that soccer game, and y'all have a good day. Stay tuned for some epic shit. Tuesday, I'll be in New York training with Kai Green, and it's gonna be some epic shit. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Oh man, because addressing shit that probably shouldn't be addressed, it's because you're really disappointed in what society's come to.